guys, looks like we are definitely making some progress in this bag. Some things that are in here that I really do want to mention are the Nexxus Color Assure shampoo and conditioners. I was sent these in my very first Vox box, you guys, and I was so excited. I had never gotten one before, and to get such a great product in my first one was super exciting. My hair, holy cow, it just loves this stuff. Yes, absolutely. If you've never used this and you color your hair, you need these. They're so good. And I am still using the primer that came with it. There's so much product in that, and I use it actually as a leave-in. Maybe I'll do a video on that because it really has saved my hair. So absolutely love these, and I will put a link down below to influencer.com if you haven't signed up for that. You really need to do it. Basically, you just sign up and fill out your information. You take some surveys, you connect your social media, and they choose you for different campaigns that they have coming up. And all you have to do in return is write a review. That is it. Absolutely 100% free, and it's so amazing. Absolutely fabulous. So yes, on these, if you see these and they're on sale, grab them. Grab them. Wonderful. Okay, well, yeah, I told you this probably was in my last empties as well, so I won't spend a long time on it. If you want to watch my other empties, I will link it. This is always a rave for me. This is basically Plax. It's the Dollar Tree version, and I buy basically like 4 or 5 every time I go in there because that's basically how much a normal bottle of Plax is. I love this, and I know that I have, you know, when I go to the dentist, the dental hygienist will say it doesn't really do anything for me, but my teeth look great. For me personally though, I can see a difference in tartar buildup, in plaque, in cleanliness of my teeth, and the ease of the care of my teeth when I use this. I see a difference, so I will purchase this always as long as it's available. Put Plax into the YouTube search bar and see what all comes up because there's some really great stories on this stuff. So I absolutely love it. You'll know that I'm definitely a skincare obsessed girl. I'm way into anti-aging, and I believe in taking good care of my skin. This is from Marshall's. This is the collagen facial treatment. This is basically 100% rosehip oil. The natural therapeutic grade, 100% natural. And I buy a lot of my skincare at Marshall's. I don't have a TJ Maxx as close to me as some of you do, and I know a lot of people, you know, buy their products there, but I'm absolutely obsessed with the skincare section at my Marshall's. I mean, I don't know if it's everybody's, but mine is phenomenal. This was $6.99. It says compared to $12, but when I looked this up on Amazon, I think it's closer to like $20, $25. And this is the Oilology brand. When I grabbed it at the store, I didn't know a whole lot about the particular line, but it's a really, really good one. And I purchased 2 more of these since then. So I am going through those as well, but this was $6.99. You cannot go wrong with that. And if you don't know, rosehip seed oil is basically a natural version of vitamin A, which is what the tretinoin or retin-A contains, and that is for cell turnover, and you know, it helps to build the collagen and elasticity in your skin and keeps those wrinkles away. So we love that. And I basically really, really like the rosehip seed oil for my neck because it is super, super sensitive to retin-A. I'm going to do a retin-A video, but oh my goodness, like I cannot put the retin-A on my neck. It's not a pretty picture. It took me forever to get my neck back in somewhat of a decent state after trying to use it there. So this is a hyaluronic acid serum, and if you are using a retin-A, you definitely should be using the hyaluronic because it retains moisture in your skin. Retin-A, basically, until your skin adjusts, and I'm still in adjustment period, and some people adjust to it really fast. I have not found that to be the case. I am finally getting to the point where I'm adjusting. I am still seeing the skin shed. If I were to zoom that camera in really closely, you would see that I need to exfoliate, but I don't want to do that too often because that's bad for your skin. So it is exfoliation night. I'm so happy because I get to get some of that dead skin off. But this hyaluronic acid basically seals in moisture. This one I wasn't super crazy about, and I think it's because it has vitamin C in it as well. And I thought that would be really good because I do have the hyperpigmentation, but I wish I had just bought a straight hyaluronic acid with no C, because I'm finding that just using the Retin-A and little by little getting used to that and not adding anything else too quickly is what's working for me. So I think this is a good serum. This is Insta Natural Premium Hydration Hyaluronic Acid Serum Professional Formula. Hyaluronic acid, green tea, vitamin C, and jojoba oil. 2 fluid ounces. And I did really like it, but I think it was the vitamin C in here that kind of gave me the irritation and kind of maybe hindered me getting used to the Retin-A as quickly as I can. I'm still getting used to it. I mean, let's be honest, it's a process. I don't know how some of you get so used to it so quickly, but for me, it's a slow process, and it is happening. But I want to buy hyaluronic acid, and it won't be only that's in it, but it definitely does help with the flaking and what I call basically like your face falling off. I feel like sometimes I just look in the mirror and I'm like, is this even worth it? And then some days I look and I'm like, oh my goodness, look at my skin, I can see it starting to change, but it's right before I need to exfoliate that I'm just like freaking out every time, and that's actually tonight. So I'm super excited to go in there and get my Glam Glow on because this face needs it. It's ready, and I love seeing that dead skin fall off. It's just awesome, makes it all worthwhile. And the next day makeup application, that's a definite win situation. So yeah, this is a good one. If your face can handle the C combo, that's good. Vitamin C is an antioxidant. But if it can't, I say just do it in steps, just little bits at a time. I think personally is the best route. One thing adding in at a time. That would be my advice. But this brand seems to be fine. What I'm pulling this out of is this huge Sephora bag, and I have a ton of stuff. Little stuff. So let's throw all of this out. It's like not too bad. So I can hopefully get through this one in this round here. Almost done. Hooray. Okay, so basically I'm going to start with this because you guys, my channel is teeny right now, of course, because it's new, but this is my most popular video. It's the Venom face mask by Lanocreme. This is basically what I called, and I do still believe so, a dupe for Beenigma. Basically, this is thebomb.com, and it is empty. It's sitting in there. I'm like scraping the edge out of the first jar, but it is absolutely empty, and I'm absolutely obsessed with this. I can't live without it. I think I had somebody commenting on there, like, you still using it? I'm using it every night, and sometimes a little bit even in the morning if I'm not going anywhere, if I'm going to be cleaning or be around the house. I use it then as well. I'm obsessed with this. I will buy it at its full price. I don't know that I would go as far to say that I would pay $100 for Beenigma if I can't find this, but I just might. It's that good. So if you have tried Beenigma, let me know down below. If you've tried an alternative Beenigma, let me know down below. If you've used this or if I inspired you to try this, please let me know, because like I said, this is my most popular video, and when I threw that up, I had no idea the kind of response that it was going to get, but this is amazing. And I did purchase it at Marshall's. I did in my video that I did on it, which I will link here on a card. If you click on the little eye, it will bring up information. I'll link it to this video on the $7, code $7 Beenigma Dupe. That is what I paid for this, and I think the last one that I purchased was actually $5.99. No idea why, but I found some more at Marshall's and I grabbed all that I could get my hands on. So I think I've gotten 3 or 4 now stocked up, and I just kind of threw this up there thinking, oh, well, this is something that I would want to see. Maybe they'll be interested. And holy cow, are you guys interested? So thank you so very much. It makes me happy to know that I've helped you in some manner. But the first time I used it, I knew that this was going to be a game changer for me. And I will always have this or something very similar. But as far as I'm concerned, this one I will stick with. These are kind of like some things that I just needed to toss. I used the Great Lash Mascara that was in my last empties, and I also used their clear coat over top of my mascara because I have contacts, and I find that that helps the flaking not to bother my eyes. And after a while, it just starts to look, there's still product in here, but I mean, it's so, I just can't handle it after a while. I mean, it just is because your colored mascara gets in there and mixes with it, you know, if you use colored mascara, of course, but I had to get rid of that. It was just nasty. This is, I guess, the Dollar Tree version. Chap Eyes is what they carry. This would be the Vaseline. Almost made it through a whole video without dropping it. But basically, it's the Vaseline. I think it's called, I don't know what their version is, but that one is like just says lip treatment. It's just a tiny little jar of Vaseline with different scents. I have the cocoa butter and I also have the rose, and I really, really like the cocoa butter. Oh look, here's another one sitting out. Ha! Awesome. So that shows you that I really do use these things. It just says lip treatment, but I love these. They're fabulous. I use that before my makeup, and I use it every night. And then somehow, tell me how, I don't know, how I ended up with 3 of these guys. That's a lot. I think I need to invest in a higher end brow product, because these are the NYX eyebrow pencils. And they just twist up, and then they have the cap that has the brush, and I comb through my brows. That's all I'm using. That's all that's on my brows now. If you're interested, I get a lot of questions about that. I don't have the greatest brows naturally. I certainly don't have the greatest brow game, but I do like this color. This is Taupe, but I'm thinking that I'm going through these way too fast. So I might invest in some Anastasia or something that will, you know, last me for a long time. Because I might as well, if I'm paying, you know, $5 or whatever bucks a pop, I might as well get something higher and that'll last me a long time. So there's 3 of those. There is one of my favorite lip pencils. This lasted me forever. This is the Revlon ColorStay 24-hour lip liner in Topaz, and this goes with basically anything. I love this color. Will absolutely repurchase it. The staying power is amazing. I think I'm trying to use one of these Wet n Wilds that I had purchased at the Dollar Tree, and I am not a fan of not being able to just twist up that product. It's a problem. And you wouldn't think it would be so difficult in our lives just to sharpen, you know, a pencil. Some people don't mind it, but it drives me kind of bananas. So I might toss that one, to be honest with you. I'm not really sure, but I definitely will be repurchasing this one in Topaz. And this is my sample that I got in that same Sephora haul, which is linked here and down below. It was just a sample that was thrown at the end. It is the Sheer Transformation, and I love this. I loved it a lot. I felt like, especially for summer, in the winter, I think maybe this wasn't quite enough. It's a moisturizer. I think you use this day and night. I think in the winter it wasn't enough. I needed something a little more. Even though I know our winters here are so rough compared to some of the East Coast, but for me, I needed something a little bit stronger, but I think for summer this would be a really, really great one. And then the last little item here is this beauty blender that I got at the Dollar Tree. I can't decide, like, it's not soft, but there's got to be a use for it. You can see I tried to use it for concealer even. I even thought about cutting it open. I don't know. I'm gonna say no, because even like I wet it, it doesn't expand. I don't know. Like have you guys been able to find any way to use these? I thought they didn't seem that rough in the package, and it's not like they're brutally hard, but they just do not do anything for your makeup application. So, and I think I ended up with 2 of these, so I think they're probably both a bust. But that, hallelujah, that was a lot of trash, wasn't it? It was a lot of trash, but that's what was in my bag, and I hope that you enjoyed, that you learned something. I appreciate your time. I know that this is probably a longer video than some of mine, so I thank you so very much for spending your time with me, and I hope that you'll stick around, subscribe if you're not already, and again, thumbs up and comment below. I love hearing from you guys, and until then, I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.